I guess we could start. Because
Have a picture
I know
of like
we
a
have
cartoon
discussion
sun golem on there.
topics, supposedly. I
Mhm.
actually, I wanted to make a shirt that said the Spear God, and it basically has like a Wooloo something on it.
Mm.
I'm sorry, I'm coughing. I'm still like residue sick from when I was sick like months earlier.
Oh yeah,
So whenever,
that is the thing that happens.
yeah.
I can't get sick right now. I don't have health insurance.
Oh, that's funny. Well, it's not very funny.
I don't
It's
have
more
any health
depressing.
insurance right now.
And I've been talking a
I
lot,
will-
so my throat's in pain.
I will starting in January, but until then, I don't have health insurance.
Well, nothing can happen to you.
Yeah.
All right, what was one of our discussion topics we had? I know we have a bunch saved up.
If you get locked in a room with a clone of yourself that has all your memories and everything, and you can't leave until one of you is dead. How do you defeat yourself?
So, I think this is pretty obvious. First off, I feel like both me and my clone, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we both don't. You know how we usually break your hypothetical situations.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we could break this hypothetical.
Well, it's just a meme I sent you.
No, I know. So this is someone else's hypothetical situation, and I feel me and my clone could easily break it. So we probably argue that we are both the same person because we have the same memories, we have the same emotions, we have the same everything. Therefore, we both can leave as the same person. Bam, loophole.
Yeah, I think I think the idea was that like until like until there's one dead body in the ground, regardless of which one it is.
And then when I've convinced the other Zinker of that, I stab him in the back. But the problem is he's gonna do the same thing to me. So
I was gonna say, see, the problem I have is, scientifically speaking, you should act in the exact same way. So you should you should both basically do the exact same thing. Like if you both go to stab the other one in the back, the other one should go to stab you in the back. If you go to punch the one in the face, they should go punch you in the face at the exact same moment because they should have the exact same line of thinking because they have the exact same everything.
Well, okay, so here's the deal, right?
The assumption.
They will immediately change the moment basically anything happens. Like if they both start to speak at the same time, one of you is clearly gonna let the other go, and then whoever takes the lead, that's
yes, but every time you try to say to let the other one go, you're going to say it at the same time. You go.
Also,
you're going to say it at the same time.
That's true, but then you could be like, I rock paper scissors, then or something like that.
You're going to pick the same thing.
Rock paper scissors shoot, and oh yeah, you would just pick the same thing.
That's the problem is you're always going to you can never break it is the problem.
But here's the deal, right?
There has to be
so you're sitting on two different sides
you're
of the
both
room.
locked in the room except.
So therefore, it's reasonable to assume that if you're on two different sides of the room, that you have two different experiences. Therefore, you have two different rationale of thought.
I suppose if you're right-handed, you should. It might cause one small difference in your acting, in like how you move, which could then, by like a chain of events, like cause a difference. Let's just assume that Zinker. Let's just assume you can break the exact acting the exact same. Let's say like you're both locked in there, but you, the original copy, have a note on you that says he speaks first.
Okay. Yeah.
So you get to speak. You have first word.
Right.
So that should be talking at the same time. So the problem I have is I'm always suspicious of everybody at all times anyways. I'm a very paranoid person in general.
And your clone, too.
I'm
not to mention
Zinker,
your clone.
There's nobody I'm more afraid of than myself. Because
I believe that.
Actually, there's nobody I'm afraid of except myself. So like, because I've described this before, I feel if I'm ever in the situation, like if anybody's ever gonna take me out, it's gonna be me. It's gonna it's gonna be me from a different dimension, or who went back in time or something like that. Or maybe he went forward in time. I don't know how that works, but in which case I guess that would be me going to kill an older version of myself. So that shouldn't really work out. Anyways, if anyone's gonna kill me, it's gonna be me. So, like I've always been prepared. I've always expected this to go down. So like I feel like there's not even gonna be words. We're just gonna immediately go at it.
It's just gonna be a full-on clone brawl.
And like the other thing too is like I know my own weakness, but they also do. So I don't know how I get the edge on me. I don't think I can.
I don't think me or my other clone would try to kill each other. I think we would just straight up like, all right, how are we getting out of this? One of us legally kills the other person,
well, okay, so
but then we
know how it starts
revive
with me?
each other. There's got to be more Zinkers.
You know how it starts out with me? We both pull out a gun and then point it at ourselves. And then we look at the other one and we're like, well, like
growled so much. It's so annoying. I do like.
We both look at each other and we're like, I don't want him to leave. And then we have the problem of neither of us wants to leave. So then we point the gun at each other at the same time. And then we have the problem of, well, I'm not gonna lose to you either.
Yeah. Man, he's lower.
We're in this paradox where we're constantly pointing the gun at the other one and then ourselves, and then trying to figure, but like probably never pulling the trigger on, or like if we do, it's at the same time.
It's at the same time. Yeah. This is an overly dramatic battle between these Wooloos. He has lowered my attack all the way. This is fucking annoying. This man's a fucking pain in my ass.
He has 2 more Pokemon.
He really does.
I assume you're gonna switch.
You assume incorrectly. I'm at max defense. Why would I switch? He's the one who should switch.
He's the one who has to worry.
I think he's gonna use Branch Poke. I guess Grookey outspeeds me. Okay, I did no damage. But it's fine. It's fine. I have Copycat.
Now, if I were to be locked in the room with me from 10 years ago, or like not 10 years ago, that's too young, but like 5 years ago, I can easily kill a child.
I just like how Wooloo...
I can still kill it.
I like how Wooloo used fucking Branch Poke. Fucking poked Grookey. I like to imagine Wooloo grabbed Grookey's branch and then slapped him with it. That just brings me a lot of joy in life. You know, that's what really gets the...
Just like a Untitled Goose with anything in its mouth.
Yeah.
Especially a knife.
Mess with the honk and you get the bonk.
I saw that a while ago, yeah.
Yeah, I sent it to you. I sent you that one, and I think there was one with the goose on trial, maybe? No, the goose had a knife paying for your sins or something. I don't remember what it was.
Mm-hmm.
I missed that game.
I like the goose with the butter knife in its mouth when it says peace was never an option.
Peace was never an option, yeah. It's true, it wasn't.
Oh, the first one you sent me was the Tiny Snack comics.
Oh, really? It's Tiny Snack did that one?
Yeah.
I don't think I realized it was Tiny Snack. Oh, cool. Spear God used Copycat. I think he's going to use Ember. This sheep just spat fire.
It's amazing.
I swear to God. I absolutely love the fact that Wooloo learns Copycat. That's gonna make it so funny when it uses so many different moves. Like, he just pecked this fucking Rookie-D.
I just talked with my DM today about my having a metronome spell. And what we ended up determining was I originally just wanted to have it have like a bunch of random effects it could trigger. But it would have been a logistical nightmare and for like playing, and we wanted to have something that'd be efficient for gameplay that wouldn't take a while.
Yeah.
I think I could have handled it fine. I had a pretty good system down for figuring out what the effect, for basically creating the random effect, and then for figuring out what to do with it once I have it. I think it wouldn't take me that long. But anyways,
right.
We determined I now have a spell which I called Wondercast.
Okay.
It's whatever you can cast. It's a second level or higher, basically. If you whatever spell slot you cast with, you then learn 2 spells of the level below it.
Right. Okay.
That you have temporarily. He let me choose from like any level, any like spells, regardless of like their class.
Okay.
So it's just kind of neat because it's kind of like Copycat or what's the one that like replaces itself?
Mimic.
Mimic, yeah. It's basically like Mimic.
Mimic's a real good one. I like Mimic. Mimic is just fun. What was it? I was watching Pimp Night. And he did... No, I didn't have... This isn't too interesting. Well, it is interesting, but he had a full bite sweep, Mega Venusaur bite sweep. And he used Mimic to mimic a taunt onto a Clefairy. Because he had this Clefairy know Moonlight, Spotlight, and Follow Me. And then taunt to make sure Pokemon were attacking the Bide. He literally swept all 6 Pokemon with essentially Bide. It's real impressive, actually. It's like the...
Amazing.
Really, it was nice. It was a double battle, too.
Yeah.
But, we're saying, oh yeah, we got the Wishing Star piece. Are we near getting a second teammate? I don't think so. No, yeah, we are. We get to the wild area.
Can we just catch Sonya?
Next episode, essentially. Well, I mean, yeah, we could catch anything else that we want, but like...
That'll be heard.
What's up?
I said, can we just catch Sonya?
Honestly, you could probably program her as a Pokemon in the game. Yeah. She spins around like
I really
Wooloo.
don't want to see something like that.
She... I fucking love Wooloo. It's so adorable. It's so great. It's a really funny Pokemon. I want to make Wooloo socks. Actually, I didn't tell you this. So loot socks, right? I canceled my sock subscription. I decided that. What's up?
You did tell me you canceled it.
Oh, okay. But that wasn't what I was telling you. But you ruined my train of thought. I'm going to get my own socks now, and I might just do a theme. Like I went to Hot Topic, got like 3 spooky themed socks. The Haunted Mansion, which were like on clearance, so they were only like $3. I got like a Space Rick and Morty. It's like kind of spooky, not really, but good enough. It's like a night scene. And then I got like Scooby-Doo socks, right? So, yeah, it's like Scooby and a bunch of snacks on it. And well, Scooby is a snack too, so really it's just a bunch of snacks. Anyhow, I got some great advice for you. What you're gonna tell me is absolutely useless. I don't know any reason why you would use any of this information that he gives you. Anyhow, what was I saying? I got socks in the mail today from Loot Crate, even though I got my last pair of socks. And it was socks they were supposed to send me, like, I think like 5 months ago. Maybe 4 months ago. it was like I saw that one of the theme socks. Like I remember thinking, I didn't get any loot socks recently. And I looked it up, and there was supposed to be that Yamper seems to always be there on the road whenever.
Yeah, it might just be.
Yeah, maybe I catch him. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's back. I don't care. But yeah. But I didn't do anything about those socks, and I kind of forgot that I was missing them, and then I got them today. So I guess they just sent it to me like 5 months later. Well, I mean, at least they gave it to me. They didn't really have to do that.
What was the theme? What were they?
It was like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and G.I. Joes. I'm wearing. It seemed like it was like Toy Box was the theme. So, I'm getting, and they have like these cool cereal ones. These G.I. Joe ones fit. So these are nice socks, actually. I think they'll both be nice socks, but the lootwear just wasn't giving me nice socks, so I didn't want it anymore. I think we discussed that in another episode.
Yeah, we did.
Anyhow, next episode, we'll go to the wild Pokemon area, see if we can catch another.
I like Nurse Joy's hair.
I also like her hair. All right, next time, Speletons. Bye bye.